Hey everybody, it's Mike with Biteable, and I want to take a moment and show you how I would go about making a video in Biteable. Now, the example I'm going to use is making a year-end recap video for a fictional brand called Lumix Energy. And the trick I want to share with you is to come prepared when you make your video, and that preparation involves just kind of like outlining what you want to say and what you want to communicate. And so the trick really is to start with a document, and I'll share the link to this in the description below. And what I've done here is I've just kind of like created, these tables for each scene. In this case, I'm gonna have a 7-scene video, and I'm just gonna walk through what I want to talk about. And I kind of put it in here already, and yours will be different, obviously, but having a plan for what you want to show on the screen, having a plan for the voiceover text that you want to create, whether you're recording the audio or you're having AI record the audio for you or recreate the audio, and then having some kind of an idea of what you want the visual prompt to be, so you can put this keyword into the Biteable search for our stock library. Having this plan will put you so far ahead in terms of making your video that it will make the actual process of creating the video really, really simple. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So if you go into Biteable and you say new video and you pick a template, and you start from a template, and then you can scroll through all of our categories. In this case, we talked about doing a year-end video. So here's a yearly reviews and updates category. You'll find different templates in here that you could start with, and if you kind of hover over it, it'll preview and you get an idea what it looks like. But the trick really is to have that template in mind, or the script in mind. So if you find a template that you like, amazing, just go ahead and use that. If you want to create your own, you can just go back to this new video button here, click create video from scratch, pick the brand, and this brand part will already be set up for you. There's other videos in our YouTube channel that talk about setting up brands, so I won't go over that now. But we're going to create one using this brand name. Click create. And then when you want to add a scene, for example, I go to styles, and then in this case I'm going to pick silk. What I would normally do is I would find the one that I want to start off with, so I'll click this scene as my title, and then I'll scroll through, find another one for my next several scenes, and I would just click to add, and you can see here in the timeline these scenes are being added here. And what I'm doing is I'm just creating a structure based on the outline that I had before. So I had picked 7 videos before, so I'm going to, or not videos, 7 scenes. I'm going to select several of them, and then I'll pick this ending scene here. And then to look at all of them, I just go back here to my main view, click this button here to get access to my script editor, and I've got all my scenes here. And now it makes it really easy to go back to my outline, select the text, press Command-C to copy it, go back to my fancy video and hit paste, and just like that, my text is in there. When you do this and you create your own brand, if you don't like the logo that we've selected, because if you upload multiple logos, we'll pick the first one and drop it in there. If you want a different one, you just click on the logo, click replace media, go to your uploads and your logos, and then you can just pick a different one and we'll drop it right in there. And so what I would do in this case is I'd go back and forth between my Google Doc and just select the different text elements, go back to my video, paste them into my script editor here, and then they just show up automatically. Now, if you want to change your stock footage, you just go back here. I've got this, I want some solar panels, right? So if I just click, copy that text, go back here, and if I select my stock footage here and click replace media, now I'm going to go over here to where it says stock. I'm going to pick stock again here. I'm going to paste in my search prompt, press return. And now if I see a video that I like, I just simply click on it and it will drop it in there for me. And now if I preview this, I'll see how it's going to look. The slide's going to change, or the scene's going to change, my video is playing in the background, and then my text would be here on the right hand side. So that's the process. It makes it really easy when you have this script in advance, right? So here's the video that I've already created. Let's go in here and you can see from my script editor here that I've already copied and pasted everything in. I've got all these different elements here. What I didn't show you yet is how you create the voiceover. I've already added a soundtrack by just clicking on the soundtrack button here, filtering on a genre, and then selecting the video and clicking save. So I've done that already. And by the way, when you put in a soundtrack, it puts it in and it fills to the length of the video. And if you extend the video for whatever reason, all right, the length of a scene, and make the video longer, Biteable will automatically extend that soundtrack for you, okay? So I'm gonna put this back for a few seconds right there. I'm gonna go back and show you how I would create a voiceover. So let's go to my last scene. I'm gonna select my voiceover text that I wanted. Let's copy, go back to my video. Now I wanna select the scene where I want the voiceover track to be. Then I'm gonna click the Add Voiceover button. I'm gonna paste in my script for this voiceover element. And then I can select my voice. I used Ruth for the other one, so I'll just use that again. I'll click Generate Voiceover. It's done already for me. And now I just click Add Voiceover to Timeline, and it drops it in. Now, one thing you'll want to watch out for is if it's at the last scene of a video, if your voiceover text length is longer than your scene, you'll see this end of video warning. So I'm just going to drag my voiceover element here a little bit farther so that it starts maybe a fraction of a second after the scene does. Then I'm going to grab my scene bar here, extend it beyond the voiceover track, and again my soundtrack extended with it. And now my last scene is longer than my voiceover track, so there won't be any clipping of the voiceover in the actual video. And so that's all there is to it. I mean, the next step actually would be to click Publish and then select if you want to render the video in SD, HD, or 4K. That's your choice right there. And then once you render, you'll have other choices over here to download the video or create a call to action button and whatnot. But the thing I really want you to take away from this video is that the best way to have success in Biteable is to know where you want to go and know what you want to say in your video. And so putting that together in this kind of a format helps you be very concise with what you want to say. And then when you go back to create the video, it makes it really easy just to copy and paste and put it into each of your scenes. So I hope that helps. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. We'll get back to you. And thank you very much.